Oh, wow.
Oh gosh. This one hurts. This one doesn't feel good.
What are you feeling? Talk to me.
The whole tongue. The whole thing, yeah. Now it's, oh man, that's my throat.
I see him getting like a little bit shiny on the top.
I'm sweating.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Clover Trading Channel. My name is Margo, and I'm normally the marketing girl for the Clover team, so I'm usually behind the camera doing all the fun TikToks and stuff. But today we are starting a new series called Hot Stocks, where we are going to be putting ourselves through the gauntlet to connect with the Clover traders like never before. And today I'm here with Kyle Williams. Kyle, how are we doing?
I'm terrified.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we want. All right, we're gonna start. If you guys have seen the show on YouTube, you'll know that we'll have to start with the wing and kind of get into the questions. So here we go. Let's take our first one.
Right. For reference, I'm doing fries, everybody, because I am vegetarian, so no wings for me.
It's okay, vegetarians get fries.
So then we're doing, this one right here.
All right, here we go. We do a little dip.
Just a little, okay. All right,
yeah.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Okay,
Not
that's
bad.
for children.
Yeah, that's very light.
So, Kyle, what people might not know about you is that you went to college for engineering and then changed your major to go into finance. What exactly prompted that decision for you?
I had thought that once I had found trading, that switching to finance would have helped that. It ended up not helping that at all. I don't regret changing it though, because engineering for most people in most colleges is a lot more units. Like I was already on a 5-year path, on top of the fact that I didn't even want to do it in 5 years. I was gonna take as long time as I needed. And so switching majors cut out like a ton of units and actually graduate sooner. And so that was kind of either way. Like once I found trading, I knew engineering was not gonna be it and the classes were only gonna get harder. So it made sense to switch to finance major, which wasn't necessarily maybe gonna be extremely easier, but just a much lesser workload. And then ultimately I could focus everything on trading. Because at that point, I didn't even care what degree I got. I just knew like finance will be related and if it helps, great, but it ended up not helping at all. So, yeah.
So you kind of did it to finish college earlier.
I mean, not even finish early, just not finish later. I mean, if I was an engineering major, it probably would have taken me 6+ years.
Oh my God, it's like a doctor.
Yeah, well, so my parents were easy on me because my dad took 8 years because he went to community college, transferred, no units crossed over, did another community college, and then went to the 4-year San Diego State, and did 4 years there. So like he took 8 years. So there was no pressure on me to like finish in 4. And when I did switch over to finance, there were some classes that didn't switch over from engineering. So I kind of had to redo a couple, but once I found trading, I specifically took less classes to then focus on trading. So I was already maybe on a 5-year path, but I was like, if I take one less class a semester, it's gonna add an extra year, whereas I can focus more time on trading and then still be in college. And like, my parents made a deal that once I graduate college, like you're on your own, you will move out, your expenses are you. So it's like, if I could delay that and then give myself an extra year to find and make trading work, that was like the game plan in my head. Of course I didn't tell my parents that, but that was what I did. So I took one less class a semester and I finished graduating in 6 years. So
okay,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's do question number 2. We're gonna dip into the second sauce, which is the zesty lemon pepper hot sauce.
Okay, it looks a little green, like a Verde sauce kinda. I taste the lemon.
Taste the lemon. There's zest. Actually, really
This is not bad.
I heard at the young age of 9 years old, you kind of allowed your parents to invest your allowance into a mutual fund. I want to know, at the age of 9, I also was getting an allowance and I was using it to go to the movie theaters and buy toys and stuff like that. What decision went through your head when you were given, should I put it in a mutual fund or should I go and be a kid? Like what made you decide to invest at age of 9?
I don't really remember specifically. I mean, I'll admit there definitely maybe was some, my parents were very, I wouldn't say they spoiled me, but it's like, it wasn't so hardcore. Like the moment you got allowance, now you're paying for everything you want.
Right.
I still got Christmas gifts and birthday gifts and gifts here and there for maybe good grades, right? Even before the mutual fund, I think my dad taught me enough about stocks to know. I think he for me, but really his own money, we bought Coca-Cola together,
That's
so I was understanding of how it worked at a very basic level. And I guess maybe just an intuitional or characteristical trait of mine, I've just always been a saver. So I think if I was them and I could look back, I think they saw me not really spending it and they were like, well, let's just not have him just sit in cash. Let's get them to put it into something. And so that's when they incentivized me, like, if you save up enough, like, we will put it into a mutual fund for you. And again, as me being just saving, and I've got everything I need. I have like, my Pokemon cards and a couple of video games. Like, I didn't need much as an 8, 9, 10-year-old kid. And so yeah, I just did that, and it kind of just was on repeat where after a year or two, I just completely forgot about it and would just give my parents and like, do it, put it where you usually put it, and that was it.
It was like they were your stockbrokers.
Yeah. They did the whole thing. I remember going to the bank one time to like set it up, and
what age were you? 9?
It was definitely like 8, 9, 10. The banker was like impressed, and like I don't know what she said, but she remembered saying something like, "Oh, you got a lot of money," and I was like, this is the first time where like I remember being embarrassed to be somewhere. Like I was the adult in the adult's room, and like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, Dad, just talk to her for me. Like, that's like my earliest memory of that scenario.
We're now moving on to La Pimenterie, the curry verde.
Ready?
So you have a fry. It's like more classy for you. I'm like,
yeah. Oh
wow.
This one's bad. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Really good.
Oh no, I hate it. I hate this.
So do you remember your first win and how you felt?
Yeah, I do.
Let's talk about it.
I started trading, and by I actually funded an account and was able to actually start buying stocks, I think July 2016.
Okay.
And so sometime, I don't remember exactly when, I think it was sometime in July, maybe August, early August, where I finally had placed a trade where I had, my first couple trades were blind, as in like I had no software, I was 15 minutes delayed. I would just buy something because I maybe heard about it, or I just did it to get started.
Yeah.
This trade, I specifically remember, I finally had software up. I was able to read real-time quotes. I remember getting a buy alert from Tim Sykes. Like he put out a buy alert. Yeah. It was like late in after hours. I think the alert went out like an hour into after hours, and I didn't see it until an hour later. So this is like halfway through till after hours is like closed for the day. And it was already up $1 higher than where Tim had bought. But again, this is me like brand new into trading. Like I had no concept of the dangers of chasing an alert, nor did I care. Okay. I was like, and I just, in my brain, I thought I knew what I was doing. I was like, oh, it's only gone up $1. Like this could go up way more, as if I have any clue what I'm doing, right? Okay. So I bought it as well, and I just got lucky that the next day in pre-market, it was up another like $1.50 higher. And I had made like $500 when I sold it, and that was, prior to maybe working like a part-time job, I'd never making that much money that quickly. Like I've never been good at gambling or the casinos.
How long? You said how quickly? How long?
This was overnight. So I bought it in after hours. 2 hours passed after I was closed. Next morning in pre-market, I wake up, go to my computer, and it's up, 20% higher, or $1 higher, or whatever it is. And so I make like $500.
Cash it in.
Yeah. I'm like ecstatic. Okay. Like the feeling that you get when you win like big at a casino. Yeah. I just felt like a total degenerate. The blood's flowing, and that was like the first hook. The feeling at least was, which is funny because now I almost deter from that feeling. I don't really care to feel that. I almost don't feel that way anymore when I win. But back then, that's what hooked me. The next 5 trades from there, like I lost it all. Like I quickly learned I had no idea what I was doing. But that was
lucky.
Yeah, I literally got lucky. It could have gone exactly the opposite way. And my first, that trade would never been a win. It would have been a loss, and it would have sucked. But yeah, I remember feeling like just your blood's pumping. Like I was just like, you feel like just your body, like a whole other experience. That was just literally the hook. Yeah, I was like, holy crap, this is sick.
Number 4.
This is like a jam looking.
I know. It says chocolate, ghost pepper.
Oh, that kind of concerns me because I really like chocolate, and I don't want to be scarred from hating this. Okay, here we go.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's kind of like
goodness gracious.
Okay, here we go. I don't know why.
Management was like, you should tear off the piece and stick it in. I was like, nah, that's not how they do it. I'll just shove it in.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
It's about the same as the third for me. Actually, it's a little. It stings a little more.
Chocolate?
I don't taste chocolate. I just taste like bitter.
Immediately, I tasted chocolate.
Oh, really? I didn't taste it. I just taste like bitter. And now I taste a burning sensation. This one is on my left side of my tongue, but this one's on the right side of my tongue. I don't know.
Right, now we got a good balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're 100% burning.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, more milk.
That's it, he's hit the milk. He hit his first lifeline.
Oh my God, okay.
I haven't even had a sip of water yet.
We're good.
Okay, so you made your $400 and something. That was your first big win. At what point were you like, I think I can actually do this full time?
That certainly wasn't it, because the next 3 trades, I gave it all back immediately. So I was like, oh, like this is what it feels like, I always had the vision of doing it for full time. So it was never, of course there were periods of doubt when I was losing, then thousands of dollars in the following months. But I guess if there's a moment where the dream became reality of that moment.
Correct.
I would say there's 2. The first one is when I finally actually got break even. So first win, $500, I'm up $500, but the next, 6 months, I lose like $4,500. I lose the 500 I made and then $4,000 more.
Okay.
So I'm like $4,000 in the hole. And this is, when I'm $4,000 in the hole, this is like January, February 2017. So again, like 6 to 8 months after middle of 2016. By the end of 2017, December, I had recovered that $4K in losses. Right? And that was the first moment where I was like, okay, I'm doing something right. I went from consistently losing to consistently winning.
Right.
That like, this is working and this might go somewhere. That was like this can be full-time or this can become full-time. But when it really was full-time was in 2019 when I had made more in one trade, around 10 grand or so, in 1 month. I made out 16 grand in July of 2019.
Wow.
And that was more than I was making all year long at my part-time job as a waiter in a restaurant. I worked like 3 days a week on the weekends. And so after, taxes and the end of the year, I made like 13, 14 grand, right?
Okay.
So to make all of that in 1 month.
That's incredible.
And I was on my way to 100K in profits at the time. I was like, and I can living at home, expenses are low. I'm like, I can just wire out 5K and literally live off the next 6 months, if not more.
Oh, wow.
I was dirt cheap. Like, no, I wasn't broke college student, but I mean, it was phone bill.
Yeah.
No car was paid off.
Basics.
I didn't need nothing, very little. Then I was like, I'm gonna just quit. I don't know why I'm working at this restaurant job anymore.
Okay.
And so when I did that, I was like, okay, this is it. Like, this is my only income. And then thankfully, once 2019 ended, I had made around $90,000 on the year.
Wow.
And that was the realization that like no entry level job after I graduate college is gonna pay me this. So it's like, and I already, even if it wasn't, even if I only made like 50K for the year of trading for the next 5 years, like
you're coming from 13K a year.
Yeah.
Slaving in the restaurant.
Right, and I loved it so much that I was like, I would do that more than trying to, work my way up some corporate ladder that I don't really enjoy. So when I was making 90K, I was like, there's no, like, this is it. Like, I'm doing this, and that's kind of when my parents realized like, he's not gonna use his degree. They realized that.
They pushed him so hard to get.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna be the Los Calientes Rojo.
Oh God. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
That's got a great flavor though. Immediately it's like,
I have to disagree. There's a lot going on here.
I'm just like, oh.
This one's on the tip of my tongue. This one's like, just like pinching like living crap out of it.
It is pinching on the tip. Like immediately when I hit it, I was like, whoa, nice. But it's got
It's
a
not
really
necessarily,
good flavor.
it's like a little bit worse than these two. It's like if you combine these two, that's what this one feels like for me.
I feel like I was made for this.
On the extreme.
You've been trading now for almost 8 years. You've seen some ups, you've seen some downs. Let's talk a little bit about the psychological and emotional component of what trading brings to you. So I know you've made, a little over 4 million now, but what was it like when you lost $250,000 on a trade like HKD?
It's a roller coaster. It really is.
From like the heat flashes you got to winning $400 to losing $250. Like what are we experiencing? What goes through your head?
I say this with it's such a roller coaster, and it's weird for me to say that because I consider myself a pretty even keel person. Like I don't like being super high and super low. I like to keep it much more middle. And so me saying a roller coaster, it's like a lot because I do remember losing 250 grand. In a matter of 2 days doesn't feel good.
No.
It is not fun.
Yeah.
And the first thought I always get is like, well, what is like, if I just had that money still, is this gone? That's the one thing that's good about it that I do is that like, there's no, not regret, but there's no like false sense of still having it. Like it's over, it's vanished, it's in the past.
Rip the Band-Aid, it's
like
gone.
It's happened.
We're moving on.
Yeah, and that has helped me to move on pretty quickly, but in the moments of taking those losses or having to be faced with those losses, like it's not fun at all. It's met with maybe a day or two of very emotionally drained and kind of just wanting to do nothing. No levels of depression at all. I'm not trying to, it's not that dark, but it's like, if I had plans to go out with friends, like it's gonna be kind of like, maybe I'll go, but I'll let them know like, hey, I'm just not there today.
Not in the right headspace.
Yeah, but again, it's 1-2 days max, then I'm able to reflect, and by that point, I'm kind of at the point now, rinse and repeat, where I've just moved on.
We're moving on to number 6.
Okay.
We have the jalapeno chico.
Okay, so jalapenos scare me.
One. Jalapenos scare you? Well, let's see how you deal with this jalapeno. Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh. This one hurts. This one doesn't feel good.
What are you feeling? Talk to me.
The whole tongue. The whole thing, yeah. Ow. Now it's my throat.
I see him getting like a little bit shiny on the top.
I'm sweating.
Ooh.
Okay. No, we need whipped cream.
Oh, lifeline.
Oh, we're throwing it.
Lifeline number 2.
This thing's hot.
Ooh, that was a good one. I almost feel bad for like not.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
That feels great.
I know. I saw Melissa McCarthy do that and I was like, we're gonna need whipped cream on set.
Okay, it's still spicy, but yeah. God,
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, breathing actually makes it worse.
It actually hurts for you too?
Yeah, like the
Okay.
breathing, like when I breathe out, I kind of feel like a little bit of a fire.
It's almost like
dragon.
it's almost like a fire where if you're trying to blow it out, you want to put water on it, not breathe.
I heard you hate waking up early in the morning, and yet trading from the West Coast, you're having to wake up at like 5:45 a.m. So for someone who really just doesn't enjoy waking up early in the morning, how did you find that discipline to tell yourself, this is what I'm gonna choose, and I'm gonna have to wake up every day at 5:45? Like, how did you get through that?
I think so I've always been a night owl and then will sleep in the morning if you let me. I'm also the person who is like, if there's something to be done, it's gonna get done. You know what I mean? Like, even if it impedes on making me comfortable or what I like it's going to happen. And so when I found the passion for trading, it's actually kind of funny. Backstory before I found trading. So this is like early summer of 2016. Me and my dad had this kid together where he's like 6'2", 6'3", like 6'2" and a half, 6'3".
Wow.
And I'm like barely 6'1" and a half. And so he has like, an inch and a half to 2 inches on me. He would joke that like, you're never gonna beat me, son. Like, I'm taller than you. And I got some silly story in my brain that was because I wasn't getting enough sleep. And so right when summer started and I didn't have to wake up early for school, I like purposely for a month straight tried to sleep like 12 hours a day every night, thinking this would work. But then once I found trading and realized I had to wake up early, like that just threw out the window. Like, I don't care about height, I care about money.
Okay.
I was like, we like what we're doing here.
We love a short, rich king.
Yeah. And so that totally just stopped in its tracks. And so yeah, I have had plenty of times taken a nap midday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll definitely take naps. Not so much recently, but definitely there was a good 2 or 3 year stretch where I would. But I don't mind it though. I don't love waking up early, but I love finishing at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Obviously with Clover things and the responsibilities of being kind of a teacher, there's much more work behind the scenes that people don't see, which will let me be probably from my at least working on serious days from 5 in the morning to probably 4 p.m. like a long day. But if I'm just trading, especially before Clover, it's like I am done at 1 p.m. and I have the whole other rest of the day to do whatever, which I enjoy. Because if it was vice versa, at least every time I'm on the East Coast, I never wake up at like 5 or 8, or I wake up at the same equivalent time.
Yeah.
So
just
it's like
before you have to start.
Right. So it's like I would be done at 4 p.m. and I wouldn't stop working till 8 p.m. and my whole day's gone. I'm not going to keep doing things till 12 at night, kind of thing.
So you kind of saw like a benefit in waking up early in the sense that like you would still have the whole day ahead.
Yeah, it was almost like a forced productivity. Like you're forced to wake up and start your day now. So like you have all the rest of the day to get these things done. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This is the first one. This is what, 6th?
Yeah.
By the time we've tried the new one, the spice has been gone. This one's still in my mouth.
Yeah,
So now
I can feel it on the roof of my mouth.
It's still all over my tongue.
Just on the roof for me.
So I'm worried because now this is where it escalates.
We're almost done, so we're gonna power through. We've got number.
Oh my God, my
7?
nose is starting to run.
Yeah.
All right, we need to take it, but yeah.
The next one we are doing is moment of silence here. We are moving on to Da Bomb Evolution.
Oh no.
And if anyone has watched the show, not our show, because this is a rendition of the show that you might know on YouTube, this is the one that makes people quit. So we could do a little moment of silence, a little prayer. Be with us. Cool, thank you. All right, let's do it.
Let's do this.
Wait, which one is it?
I'm
1, 2, 3,
definitely
4, 5,
dipping
6,
this
7. Okay.
very lightly.
Oh, she's thick. Oh God. Don't smell it. Oh God, no.
We're trying to prep ourselves mentally.
Oh no.
Okay.
Ooh. She's smoky.
Oh God, it's all. Oh God. Initially, I was like, maybe I'm lucky and it doesn't
Me too.
feel. It
Me
didn't
too.
feel. After it just hurts. Oh my God, this hurts.
Okay. I've always watched this show and I've always been like, what would happen if I had Da Bomb? This is my lifeline.
Oh God.
Milk latte.
Ow. Like actually just painful.
Okay, we're gonna have to run through this because now it's hurting.
Oh.
Okay.
We're not even on the last one.
Of all the Clovers, you're the most logical and calmest trader I know.
Not right now.
Okay. I need to know, other than hot sauce, what makes you tick?
Like passion-wise, or like what are we talking?
What makes you go off the rails? What just makes you lose your cool? I feel like we've never seen you lose your cool. We've never seen you upset. We've never seen you get mad. I know you can't feel your tongue. I need you to tap into those emotions and tell me, other than this bomb evolution, what makes you tick and go off the rails?
I think it's like, I have like such a good threshold. Ow, it hurts my talk. Oh my gosh.
It does.
I have like a threshold for only so much like tolerance or something, but it's
like
super.
spice.
Yeah. But it's like when it comes to people or things like our pet peeves, like I can handle a lot until I can't. Ow.
Yeah.
And why? Why do they do this?
To bring the best out of you. That's why we do it.
And so like
makes you tick?
there's been moments where like if I just feel like super disrespected or like just ticked off like past the last straw, which for me like might be like a straw 100, that'll be enough. But it takes a lot. Like, and mainly because it's like if I'm pissed off about something, I usually care more about my own peace of mind than the thing that pisses me off. So it's like I think about like how worth it is it, and if I'm wasting any more energy or my time on it. And 99 times out of 100, it's like just let it go. You know, almost to the point where almost maybe I feel like I should say things more. Like I can almost like get not stepped on, you know, but like some people could do something super rude to me per se, like hypothetically. Not that this has like happened, but I might actually like let it slide because it's like it's not worth my time to like even deal with
there emotionally.
Exactly. I'll go like road rage. Like if someone cut me off, I'll be like, oh, that's cute of them. You know, like oh. Like they must be having a hard day. Like I don't even care. Like I have a bad time like not using my horn, where it's like I probably should have. I should have probably let them know I'm there, but like I don't. Like oh, that's cute. They don't know how to drive today. You know what I mean? So something like that.
Cal Williams, the sweetest stock trader in the world. He literally is like, I won't hurt a fly because it's not worth it for me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, we have two more. So the Alchemy Peppers Hop Sauce Watermelon Ghost.
I'm so scared.
Okay.
Oh God, okay.
Kyle, you're doing great, honey.
I think they get worse because I haven't been able to recover from the last one.
This is the first one that really was like, hi, hello. Okay. Oh shit, touch my lips.
Okay.
Are we numb from the last one? Shit, touch my
Oh, it
lips.
does go to your lips. It gets to your lips. I didn't even touch my lips, but it got there.
I touched mine, that's why I fucked up.
Oh. Okay, this is actually not as bad. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. It's getting worse.
The bomb was the worst.
The bomb was worse, but this is a close second.
Okay. From college student to a waiter at BJ's and now a millionaire stock trader, you just got engaged. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5? So what, I'll be 33? Probably a kid.
Okay.
Maybe 2.
Okay. 2 kids?
I want 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Preferably a boy. So like if I get 2 girls, I don't know, I probably would risk it for a boy. I don't know why, but then if I have 3 girls, I'm really gonna regret my decision. But
Just keep trying till you get that boy.
right, 7 kids. The 7th will be a boy. That's fine.
7.
Probably a house or 2.
Okay. Do you see yourself trading stocks like, you know, forever within the next like 5 years? Like, where do you also see yourself professionally in 5 years?
I'm still trading for sure.
Okay.
Probably, I would imagine maybe more crypto. I just see myself eventually slowly, or at least incorporating it more. I've always incorporated, but on a long-term thing. Trading maybe less, like when I have kids and like just much more responsibilities that are way more important.
Kind of pull a Tim Grittani in and out. When
Yeah,
it's
I don't want my kids and my family to feel neglected because I want to make another $100,000 after already making
millions.
20 million.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up an Instagram photo and you're going to give me some more context.
Okay.
So this is a photo from your Instagram from 2019, I think. Beep, beep.
Okay.
Bessie with the Tessie.
Yeah.
Talk to us. Was this a purchase after couple $100,000 in trading profits? What am I looking at here?
This was my gift to myself for crossing one of the millions. I don't know if it was 1 or 2.
Just one of the millions.
Yeah. When people ask me like, you know, do you celebrate anyway? I've never celebrated on the day or be of an event, but like I'll take note, like, okay, I crossed 1 million, like I will do something for myself sometime in the future. Excuse me. I think that was probably the first, but I didn't actually buy that one probably till I crossed the 2nd or 3rd. It was just that delayed. Mainly because I ordered it in like May and didn't get till December. It was a full like 7-8 month kind of delay. Bought it not in cash. I tried to. Well, this was when interest rates were like, I have like a 2.2 or like something like percent.
Car,
yeah,
that's impressive.
I paid nothing. So, but even then, because I'm a trader, no bank would loan me like as much as I want. I wanted to try to like get it all financed. So I was like, screw it. Like, let me keep that money in my accounts and trade and make more than 2%.
Correct. You want to leverage. Yeah.
Right. But I couldn't find any bank that wouldn't let me loan more than half. Okay. So I had to put half down. It was after tax. It was 101,000. I put like 45 down. So it was a 50K, 6K loan. Pay like like $800 a month. That's like nothing. And I did the math. Interest. I paid like $4,000 over 5 years. It's like less than $1,000 a year extra in interest. So still paying that off. I thought I've debated just like lump summing and just get rid of it. But because for the leverage stuff, like, I'm still making way more than that is ever going to charge me. And then I love the car. The car's great.
Still have it?
Yeah. Still drive it. Still have it.
So that was your first big purchase.
That was
from
the
your
big.
trading profits.
Yeah. My car before was a 2012 Ford Fusion.
Okay. It's a bit of an upgrade.
Yeah.
The last one is going to be the Last Dab Apollo hot sauce.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ding. Oh God. That like just shot right to the back of my throat.
Oh, she's a oh, she's mean.
This is worse than the bomb. This hurts.
All right, at least it tastes better than the bomb.
I don't taste anything ever. These last 4, it's just pain. There's no flavor.
Oh, it just hit me now. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a builder.
I'm surprised I haven't like started like crying or.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're.
Like I'm impressed with like my tolerance, but the tongue is just
schwitzing a little bit.
Oh, okay, now I'm actually sweating.
Ooh, don't put the hot sauce on your forehead.
Oh my God. Oh God. Ow. That hurts.
That hurt my tongue. I felt like a bee stung my tongue. Like,
Right, you sting. It's like TV static. Just all over the place. Yeah.
Okay, what was I doing again? All right. Okay.
God damn it.
I don't know if I was supposed to ask another question, but I asked the Instagram one, and then we had that. Oh, shit, did I ask you the Instagram question?
The car?
Shit, I don't know anymore. Okay, well, Kyle Williams, you did it. You made it through the Ring of Fire. All 9 because they forgot one sauce. Thank you so much, Hot Ones, for forgetting one sauce. You just finished the 9 hot sauces, 9 questions. How are you feeling? Tell the people how you feel.
Terrible.
Okay. Are you excited for doing this again?
Never again.
Okay.
No. This is great.
Okay, well, tell the people what you want them to know about you or what's coming out, what they should be looking out for.
Stay tuned for other great content. I can't talk. I thirst to talk. More teaching and profits to come. See you in the chat room.
Tell them about any products like the Millionaire Money Sheet or anything.
Yeah, I got a spreadsheet.
He has a spreadsheet.
It's my trading journal of like all my career. Oh my God.
Kyle Williams, everybody.
I'll see you in the chat room.